Hi, fans, and welcome to the Georgia Lottery Coaches Corner. I'm the team broadcaster for the Atlanta Gladiators, Mike Fulton. We're here with the head coach, Jeff Pyle. Coach, let's start things out by recapping the Midwestern road trip last week, the game against Cincinnati, and then Wheeling, and then Toledo. Three tough Central Division teams, and you guys pick up 3 out of a possible 6 points.
Yeah, our goal usually on the road is 500. My theory is you go 500 on the road, you win 66% at home, you're in the playoffs. If we go over that, 50% on the road puts you in a higher, kind of a higher bracket. But we were thin, we were young. Everybody played real hard. We had a chance for 6 points. I thought we showed a lot of resilience. I thought we showed a lot of heart, and we'll live with the losses, but I never questioned the effort.
Well, one thing that happened in the last game of that road trip is you guys lose a big piece up front, Mike Pellick. How does that affect your guys' depth down the middle here going forward?
Well, you can't really replace Pelly. He does so much face-offs, penalty kill, power play, everything. So we kind of got to look at it like we play for him for the rest of the year. We grab a little bit more of him and put that energy into our hearts, and we play a little harder. And we just buy it a little bit more, and we just keep on winning for him.
Do you have any update on his status that you can share with us then?
No, not right now. I don't have all of it, so I don't want to, guesstimate anything. I know it doesn't look good. So, but the other thing is, everybody heals differently. So no matter how it is, you can say it's, the worst of the worst. But until you see it happen and he starts to rehab it, you'll never know. Because and I always say that because when I was in college, I was told I went into the boards like that. I was told I was going to be out 16 weeks. I went into the hospital on Monday to prep for surgery, and I just told them it didn't feel as bad as I thought. And they looked at it, and 2 weeks later, I was playing. So sometimes it's always good to be a little bit patient before you hit the panic button. So that's kind of the way I look at it.
Well, we're hoping for the best for Pelly. He is a big piece moving forward, no doubt. But fast forwarding back to present day, 3 games here this weekend against a divisional opponent, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. How important is this series here, and how important is it for you guys to kind of separate from those lower 3 teams in the division?
Well, this is really our playoffs, the beginning of our playoffs. You have a situation where there's 3 teams below us that we want to keep below us. We had a big weekend a while back against these guys. We swept them. If we can come in here and play at least 500 or better in the next, 3 games, it makes it hard for them to catch us. They're ways back. So we have to take this like it's a playoff series. I told the guys, this is the beginning of our playoffs right here. It's a good test for us. And we've got some guys back. So bottom line, we just grind it out like we always do.
You lose Pellick to injury, but you do get Neely and Sylvester back into the lineup here this weekend. What are the lines and what's up front especially going to look like for you guys?
I threw Kylie between Sylvester and Neely, Gertz, Nezzy, and Nolte. And then I've got Turnsey between Shinner and Carlos. And then I've got Josh back also playing as a 10th forward. And then on D, it's Davison, Topadage. It's going to be Yoder and Bernard. And then it's going to be Vilio and Thrower. And then Neller's going to be starting tonight.
Well, with this Greenville team, they have a lot of speed and skill, namely their rookie Brett Kemp, but also Liam Pecoraro. Those 2 guys have been electric, especially against the Gladiators so far this season. How do you try to keep those 2 in check?
We've been easy to play against for those guys. We turn pucks over and we play to their strengths. So if you just keep pucks deep, make them come 200 feet, it doesn't play to their strengths, and they have to work a little bit harder. We have to play a playoff game. I think if we do that, we can shut them down.
All right. Well, good luck here on the road, Coach.
Thanks, Mike.
That's the head coach of the Atlanta Gladiators, Jeff Pyle. We'll get you the opening puck drop between the Greenville Swamp Rabbits and the Atlanta Gladiators up next here on the Gladiators Broadcast Network.